Now let us use the cross-sectional method, okay, to solve a linear equations. Find the solution of the following by cross-sectional method. You have x minus 4y plus 14 is equal to 0. You have 3x plus 2y minus 14 is equal to 0. Now whenever you have to solve these equations, okay, by cross-sectional method, first you should just simply write a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, right? Similarly, just write a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, right? Now another cross-sectional method, you can easily find out the value of x, y, okay, by just writing them x upon y upon and maybe 1 upon, right? 1 here basically represents c, something which does not have a variable attached to it. Now when you find out the value of x, okay, which is the first one, what we do is we find out what are the coefficients of the other two variables. So let's say, for example, if I see b1 and c1, so I will write b1 c1 and b2 c2. Similarly for y, I will write for this and this, which is a1 a2 and c1 c2. Similarly, 1 which represents c, I will write a1 a2 b1 b2, right? Under the cross-sectional method, the way you find out these values is you just do a cross multiplication, okay, and normally these are considered as equal. When I say cross multiplication, we multiply b1 with c2, b2 with c1, a1 with c2, a2 with c1, a1 with b2 and a2 with b1, right? So I write x upon b1. What is b1? b1 is equal to minus 4, c1 is equal to 14, b2 is equal to 2 and c2 is equal to minus 14, should be equal to y upon a1 a2, again 1 3, a1 a2, c1 c2, 14 minus 4 minus 14, right, is equal to 1 upon a1 a2 is 1 and 3 and b1 and b2 is minus 4 and 2. You do a cross multiplication of both these numbers, okay, and then write these equations. So you get minus 14 into minus 4 gives you, okay, let me take it here, x by 56, okay, 14 into 2 gives you 28, minus 28 is equal to y upon 14 times 1 gives you 14 minus 42, 14 into 3 is equal to 1 upon 2 ones are 2 minus 4 into 3 gives you minus 12, so plus 12, right? And now you can simply find out the value of x and y by using these two equations. So I get x upon 28 is equal to 1 upon 14, or x is equal to 2. If I use these two equations, I get y divided by minus 28 is equal to 1 upon 14, or y is equal to minus 2. So this is simple. You basically just cross multiply and subtract. So I multiply b1 with c2 this. But there is one important thing which we need to be considerate about. These equations apply only when a1 b2 minus a2 b1 is not equal to 0. So this is what you should also do to find out whether I need to proceed with this equation or not. In this particular case, a1 is equal to 1, b2 is equal to 2. So 2 minus a2 b1 minus 4 into 3 gives you minus 12, right? So 2 plus 12 is equal to 14. Therefore, since this is not equal to 0, I can go ahead and use the cross-sectional method to solve the linear equation.